Alrighty, so we picked up a new lawn, pretty big. Not sure if we have to cut in there or not. I might cut it there. There's a part down by the lake we have to do. This shouldn't take us too long to cut. Kind of weird little area there. Probably have to trim that or take the push more on that. So I'm going to throw this on the walker and just give you that kind of view. So the story behind this lawn and how I picked it up is kind of strange, because I had the lady that owns this place call me and said that, you know, another company recommended me and that she wanted a spring cleanup done. And I told her I wasn't going to have time to do a spring cleanup until June, because I do all my spring cleanups in April, and that I just don't have time because I'm fully booked until then. So she's like, okay, she's going to try and search around, find somebody else. But 2 weeks later, she calls me, says she couldn't find anybody else, and she's like, could you come along? So, you know, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I can go get a price for you. So I got a price for her on the lawn, got a price for her on the fall/spring cleanup, and there's also another tree, you'll probably see it down in one of these clips here, that she wanted cleaned up as well. So I told her I wasn't going to be able to do the cleanup, like I said, just because I was fully booked. But I told her I could cut the lawn. I gave her a price for it. I think I kind of undercharged it, only because there's one area you're going to see me going in. It's really rough. It doesn't look like it's ever been cut. And I wasn't sure if she wanted that area cut or not, but we cut it anyways. So the lawn's a lot bigger now, and the grass actually this week, when we cut it this week, it looks much better. But yeah, so I think I underquoted a bit, but I think it took 3 of us about half an hour to cut it. So it's not bad. It's still not bad price for, you know, what for how big it was. But anyway, so as I was saying, so she wanted me to do all this work, but she couldn't find anybody to do it. Probably because, you know, when it's this late in the season, like June, everybody's already booked up and all the cleanups are done already in the springtime. So she called me for the lawn. So I said, sure, I can do the lawn. She called me to do this tree here, to cut this fallen tree up. I said I could do it, but probably won't be until like later in June. But luckily I had some time free up on a day, so we were actually able to get the tree done for her the following week, which was great. So yeah, so anyways, this lawn looks pretty rough out here. It's not too bad. It's pretty bumpy. You can see there's a ton of dandelions. They're gone now, but it was dandelion season. So just to the right of me, you can see the patch of trees in there. That's where it's all rough and was never looked like it had been cut before. So we did cut that, like I said, and it looks much better now. There were a lot of branches and stuff down, so when we cleaned the tree up, I made sure we picked all those branches up and all that, so we wouldn't have to run over them anymore, have to move them and whatnot, because it's not fun having to, you know, hit those things and get off your mower every couple of seconds to move branches and whatnot. So we made sure the lawn is clear now, and it's looking a lot better. So we're cutting it every week so far. There's a front part which the grass looks absolutely amazing. It's really nice grass, but out here is more of a field. We probably will go check it this week, and then after that, I think it's probably going to be like an every other week lawn, because I don't think it's going to grow that much. I'm going to try and sell her on fertilizing probably in the fall and the next spring, just because she said she wanted her lawn to look like her neighbors. Not like that mound there. I don't know what they did to that mound of grass there. I think they must have put Roundup or some kind of killer on it, because that's absolutely done. But further up on there, closer to their house, the lawn is absolutely immaculate and looks amazing. So she wants it to look like that, but to get it to look like that, it's going to take some work. All right, guys, I'll stop talking, let you guys watch the video. If you haven't done so already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. So not a proud moment for me. I got the walker stuck in this spot here. This lawn was absolutely soaked for the first like 3 cuts. I knew I shouldn't have gone in here because it's always wet in here. But thought heck, it looks a bit drier this week. I'll try going through there. I got halfway through, and then guess what happened? I got her stuck. So happens. We got the other walker to pull me out. It was a little bit of a challenge, I think, to get it out this time. You can see the wheel just spinning there. I think we actually ended up going from back ways because it was not working this way. So when you get the walker stuck or any lawnmower stuck, I've tried many different things to get it out, like putting sticks, putting branches, putting 2x4s, and anything like that to try and get the mower out. And when it's this deep in and with this wet and how muddy it is, nothing really gets it out unless you actually can pull it out with another mower. So I'm very grateful that we've got a second mower to help pull us out, because if I was doing this job by myself, I would have been absolutely screwed. I probably would have had to get the truck to pull me out, and yeah, that would not have been fun to do that. But anyways, I did get some grass seed and throw the grass seed on this spot here. This spot doesn't really grow anyways. It's always like a mud hole. But yeah, that's, people always think, grass cutting, everything is perfect in that. But I'm trying to show some of the bad things that do happen while cutting lawns, because bad things do happen while cutting lawns. So there you go. See, getting pulled out backwards there. Even that was a little bit of a struggle. Alright guys, the video is pretty much done. Thank you for watching once again, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a great day. Never fun when that happens. Alright, I'm gonna get some grass seed, throw some grass seed on this. It doesn't grow in here though, but we'll put it in anyway so it can thicken up and keep the mess away.